Hello and welcome to Anugraha Yoga. My name is Renee and we are based in San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago. Today we will be doing a kneeling sun salutation. This variation of the surya namaskar is a more gentle variation, but at the same time it can cause a bit of distress if we have sensitive knees or if we have some trouble with our ankles. So I would advise that you have a block or a blanket close by, and I will be showing you as we go through it how we can use the block or the blanket. If it is that we try it out and it definitely is not for us, please feel free to check out my YouTube channel. We have a chair sun salutation already up that you can possibly try out instead. And there will be a standing sun salutation that doesn't put any pressure on the knees that will be coming up soon. So I invite you to join me as we come onto our mats for our kneeling sun salutation. So welcome to our mat and to our kneeling sun salutations. As you can see, I am in Thunderbolt, and this might not be comfortable for some of us. If it isn't, we could have our block and bring it between our feet, sitting back on the block, noticing if that is more comfortable. Or we can have our blanket to either bring below our ankles or below our knees, noticing maybe if we need a bit more cushioning, if we need a bit more support. If being flat on the feet is not comfortable at all, we can also come into this position where we tuck our toes and have that bit of our toe stretch. Notice what feels right for your own body as we begin to work through with our kneeling sun salutations. So to begin, we'll take a few moments here observing our breath, closing our eyes, letting our hands rest, and breathing out fully. Breathing in, gently out, and in. Once more out and in. We'll bring our hands to our hearts, breathing out fully, observing our breath, pressing our palms together and taking a moment to observe how we're feeling, observing what sensations are present in our body, observing what is in our heart, what thoughts are present, and how we can begin to come into a more focused space. Gently we'll breathe out. And as we breathe in, we'll come into our table. And we want to make sure that our wrists are comfortable, our hands, our knees, remembering we can use our blanket to pad our knees. Our elbows are pointing towards our body, and as we breathe out, we'll bend our elbows. And gently coming up. Moving into our child's pose, we sink our hips back, sliding our hands forward. And if we want to, here we can also bring in our block, letting our head rest on our block, reaching forward through our hands. Observing how we feel. On our inhale, we're going to round our spine, coming up. Taking our arms up and breathing out, hands to heart. Observing our breath, noticing how we feel. We move again, coming into our table. Gently we'll bend our elbows, coming up and sinking our hips back to our heels, moving down into our child's pose. Taking our arms out to the sides as we roll up and hands to heart. We go again, breathing in, coming into our table. Breathing out, bending our elbows. Coming up. Sinking back, sliding our arms forward, observing our stretch. Gently rolling up, we'll take our arms out to the sides, arms up, and hands to our heart. And we'll pause here, releasing hands down, observing how we feel in our body, connecting to that energy of the sun salutation, noticing if we feel a bit warmer in our body, if we are feeling more of our personal power or personal strength, beginning to observe our stability, observing how comfortable we are as we move. And we'll go for just one more, bringing our hands to our heart, breathing out fully, and breathing in, taking our hands down, moving into our table, bending our elbows, and coming up, sinking back. We'll take our hands forward, observing our breath. Gently we round our spine, and we're taking our arms up, bringing hands to heart, and releasing arms down, observing our breath, noticing how we feel in doing our kneeling sun salutations, observing if this is something we would like to incorporate into our daily practice, or we can turn to when we are coming out of bed, when we want to do a small practice, or as part of our larger physical practice. Observing how we feel in our body, noticing any shifting in our thoughts, in our heart, and taking this time to observe, remembering how we practice our yoga. It's not just the physical movements, but observing, building that awareness of self. And so thank you for joining me for this session on the mat, and look out for future videos to come. Hello, my friends. Thank you for watching my video. Please leave a comment down below, or if you have any questions, leave that as well. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to check out any more videos, please click here or here. Thank you.